Hello there. Welcome to Movies in Brief. Today, the movie we are going to watch is a sci-fi thriller from 2018 titled Level 16. At the starting of the film, some girls are shown in a boarding school. The headmistress of the boarding school is Miss Brixel, who is supposedly a very kind lady. She has sheltered lots of girls for many years and provides for their needs. From food to living space, she takes care of the girls. The girls are not allowed to go outside as it is dangerous, and the air has apparently become toxic. In this school, the girls are given perfect grooming, and taught the mannerisms of a lady. They are taught that a lady should never make eye contact, never raise their voice, always control themselves, so that by the time they are 16 years old, they can be adopted by rich families. The story begins with an incident that happened in Level 10. Sophia and Vivian are best friends. At night, all the girls change their uniforms, and line up against a wall, waiting to apply a specific cream to their faces. All of the girls are given a specific time to complete this task, and it is done in front of the camera. After they clean their face, an alarm rings, specifying that they have cleaned their faces. Nobody can be even a millisecond late for this. Sophia and Vivian are also standing for their turn. Sophia's eyesight is weak. She drops her face wash and can't find it. It is Vivian's turn to wash her face, but stops, and goes to help Sophia pick her face wash. Just then, the alarm starts ringing, and Vivian is not able to wash her face. Some guards arrive there and the girls get scared seeing them, and turn their faces to the wall. The guards drag away Vivian with them, while she shouts at Sophia for help. Sophia is too scared of the guards, and freezes at her place. She couldn't help Vivian. Vivian is punished for leaving her turn. The girls are shown to be orphans. They have never been outside the boarding school, never interacted with any other person outside, and never seen sunlight. They are told that the environment outside is poisonous, and that they can die if they go out from here. The girls have been living in the boarding school since childhood, which is level 0. As they grow older, they are shifted to the next floor, which represents the next level. The highest floor is 16, that is, they stay till they are 16 years old. After which, the girls get adopted. At level 16, they are taught manners, home skills, and etiquette. The girls are taught that fighting and disturbing discipline is bad. The girls are also given specific instructions on how to take care of their skin, and why cleanliness is of utmost importance. In one scene, Vivian is shown making lines behind her bed, which indicate the number of days passed. The next day, Miss Brexel visits them. She tells them that they have now completed their level 15, and will be promoted to level 16. Level 16 will be their last level, after which they will be adopted. Vivian, along with other girls, is shifted to another dormitory. Sophia is also present there. Vivian is still angry at Sophia for the incident that happened before. Vivian tells them that every hall has a leader, and she is the leader of that hall. She takes care of all rules and regulations. Sophia and Vivian are no more friends. They never met after that incident. It is their first day at level 16. They chose their new beds, and get busy with their tasks, that is taking vitamins pills. Sophia meets Vivian in the washroom and tries to talk to her. She wants to tell her something, but Vivian doesn't listen to her. Just then the alarm rings, and the girls assemble. Miss Brixel addresses them, and says that soon they will be adopted by rich people. So, they need to learn how to dress properly. Brixel brings new dresses for the girls, in the assembly. They are told that they can wear the new dresses the whole day. All the girls are happy that, finally they will be able to see the outside world. The next morning, Sophia again comes to meet Vivian. In the laundry, Sophia again tries to talk to Vivian. She tells her that she has a very important thing to tell her. She asks Vivian not to take the vitamin pills, and just pretend to have taken the pills. Before Sophia can tell her the reason, Eva arrives to take Vivian. Vivian leaves, but she feels Sophia has said something weird. When her turn comes to take the pills, she doesn't swallow it, as Sophia said. Everyone sleeps at night, but Vivian and Sophia couldn't sleep. Vivian tried to talk to Eva, but she was already asleep. Just then, Sophia wakes up and says that none of them will wake up. Sophia tells Vivian the pills they take aren't any vitamins. These are sleeping pills, and all girls are given these drugs from level 1. Sophia tells Vivian that, if the guards arrive, pretend to be in a deep sleep. As they were talking, they heard someone coming towards their room. Both immediately go in their beds, and pretend to sleep. Miss Brixel arrives there along with 2 guards. Brixel chooses 2 girls, Olivia and Vivian. They are taken to a room where a couple was already present. They were talking about purchasing them. Vivian was shocked to hear that they have not come to adopt them, but to purchase them. They purchase Olivia and Vivian is put in her bed. After this, Vivian starts thinking that Sophia is right. Sophia suggests that they run away from there. Just then, the guards arrive again and take Sophia. Vivian follows them, but gets stuck when the gate is locked. She hears someone approaching, and so goes to her bed. The next day, Sophia tells Vivian that she is not taking those pills since level 13. She further tells Vivian, when everyone sleeps, the girls of level 16 are shown to the customers. She has known their secrets since 3 years, but couldn't do anything as the gates were always locked, and there were CCTV cameras all around. Sophia has not told this to anyone else. The girls were called for a medical checkup. There Vivian meets Dr. Miro. For the first time, she was meeting someone other than the guards. She was very happy, as it was their movie day. At night, Sophia plans with Vivian about running away from there. She tells her that they will move out after taking a keycard from the guards. Vivian doesn't like this idea, because she thinks Dr. Miro will help them. The next day, Vivian again meets Dr. Miro. She tries to talk to him but hesitates. To divert the topic, she asks for another movie to be shown, without saying anything for help. In the next scene, the girls are shown playing games. Suddenly, one of them starts vomiting. They decide to call the guards for help, but Vivian stops them, as when the guards take them, they punish them harshly. Later, Sophia tells Vivian that the girl got sick due to the vaccine. Vivian starts thinking that Dr. Miro is a good person, as he had changed the TV show. She was happy that someone was there for them. The next time Vivian meets Dr. Miro, she requests him to not administer her the vaccine. Dr. Miro asks if she has taken permission from Miss Brixel. Vivian tells him that Brixel is not a good person and the guards are bad people too. He asks her if she is taking her vitamins. He suspects her, and tells her that she needs to take the vitamin pills. Dr. Miro gives her an injection, and due to it, she becomes lazy. She doesn't complete her tasks. Seeing this, Eva complains about her to Miss Brixel. Miss Brixel is furious, and locks Vivian in a small cell. Brixel then goes to her room, and Dr. Miro is present there. It is revealed they are a couple. During their conversation, we discover it is their business to keep the girls there. And this task is given to them by some dangerous and rich people. Brixel's mood turns off, because she doesn't want to do this anymore. Vivian is still in the cell, and Sophia is making plans to release her, as she doesn't want to leave her friend alone. A guard used to come there every night and touch the girls inappropriately. Sophia never had the guts, but that night, she attacks him. She made a noose with clothes, which she uses to suffocate the guard. As she moves to save Vivian, the guard attacks her again. The guard leaves her when she is about to die. Sophia immediately hits the guard with an iron piece, takes his key card. As soon as she reaches Vivian, the alarm rings. Sophia runs back to her dorm, as Vivian pleads her to rescue her. Later, the girls are in the meeting room with Miss Brixel. Vivian is also there, along with Sophia. The guards have caught Sophia, but they couldn't find the key card. Dr. Miro is also there in the meeting room. He tells everyone how nicely they have raised them, and what Sophia has done is not acceptable. He asks them to return the keycard, but none of them knew about it. He then takes Rita to punish her, and tells the others that till they find the keycard, one of them will be punished every day. After this incident, Brixel was careful to give them the sleeping pills. She gives the sleeping pills to all the girls with her own hand. Determined to save Sophia, Vivian stops herself from falling asleep. Vivian finds the keycard in Sophia's bed. But while trying to open the door, she discovers it can only be opened from the outside. She then thinks, and opens the door screws with the help of the keycard. She goes to Brixel and asks where Sophia is. Brixel is shocked to see her, and tells her to take a vitamin injection, after which she will take her to Sophia. But Vivian attacks Brixel, and she injects her. She takes the keycard from Brixel, and goes into the basement. There, she meets Sophia. Sophia's hands were tied, and they go to a surgical room to open her hands. In the room, they discover a dead body. It is of Rita. Sophia takes the cloth off and are shocked. The skin had been taken off. They get scared seeing all this, and decide to run from there. Sophia wants to save the other girls too. Sophia then goes to take the other girls, who are having their class. Meanwhile, Vivian waits for them at the gate. To hide from the guard, she enters a room to hide. There, she sees the TV and learns what all this is about. This boarding house is a facility, where the old rich women transplant the skin of the young girls on themselves. Dr. Miro is explaining all this in a video. Since childhood, they have been raised with great skincare, so that their skin can be used by the rich folks. They were not allowed outside, so that their skin doesn't get damaged by the sun. On the other side, Sophia tries to convince the girls to leave the facility. But Eva stops them. Just then, Vivian arrives with Brixel. Vivian tells the truth to everyone, that they are mere cattles, being raised in the farm, so that they can be harvested for their skin. They also discover that Brixel is an old woman, with the skin of someone else. Eva again objects, but they tell that Rita has been killed. Vivian forces Brixel to tell the truth. They learn that Brixel was a customer, who was so impressed by Dr. Miro's works that she decided to help him. The girls then lock Brixel in a cell. When they open the gate, the alarm bell starts ringing. They run to escape. A guard catches Sophia, but she along with Vivian throws the guard down the building. The guards alerted as the girls run from there. They somehow manage to escape, but Sophia and Vivian are left behind. They hide themselves in a room. Dr. Miro comes out of the facility, and requests them to come out. Vivian realizes that he is after her beautiful skin. So, she cuts her face in front of him. Due to it, her skin will be of no use now. The guards used to work for the rich people. And now, since Dr. Miro didn't have the girls with him, they take him away. A gunshot is heard, specifying that Dr. Miro is killed. After a few hours, it is morning. The police arrives, and rescues Sophia and Vivian. As they step out, they see the outer world for the first time in their lives. They notice sunlight and rain for the first time. With this, the movie ends. Thank you for watching this video. Please, like, share, and subscribe for more. Here are other videos that you may like.